Good morning to all. Today, I will show you very briefly how you can use the Glossobook Once Upon a Time with your learners. This is a very short video that will take you step by step through a story. As a storyteller myself, what I tell other teachers is the first time we tell a story, let's just tell the story orally. So, for example, if you want to tell the story of the Black Beach and this Icelandic tale, the best thing to do is just tell your students, oh, I'm going to tell you a story now that comes from Iceland. You can activate their background knowledge by asking, do you know where Iceland is? You can show them Iceland on the map. You can tell them, what questions do you have about Iceland? Let's Google the answers. So sort of setting the scene. Then, of course, we can show them pictures from the Black Beach before telling the story. You can do that after telling the story. And then you just ask them to sit down. You can have some relaxing background music and then start telling the story. So I will not tell the whole story, but I will start just to show you how I do it, how I use my voice, facial expressions, how you, and you can do it in your own way because there's no right or wrong way of telling a story. So. Once upon a time, in a faraway country, a very cold place, there was a farmer, and he lived near the cliffs, near a famous beach. The beach was all black, everything was black. The sea was black, the pebbles were black, the rocks were black. One day, as he was walking along the cliffs, our farmer came near a cave and he heard some singing, beautiful sounds and voices coming from inside the cave, the Black Cave. He went closer to see what is there, and he saw outside the cave, just outside the cave, seals' skins. Do you know what a seal is? It's an animal. Do you know how we say seal in Greek? What animal is it? Yes. So our farmer saw seal skins and he thought, oh my God, what is this? He took one of the skins, he took it home and he locked it in a chest. What's a chest? The next time, our farmer went back to the Black Beach. He went again near the cave and he was waiting to listen to the beautiful melodious singing again. But what he saw was something different. He saw a beautiful woman, a young woman who was sitting there crying. She couldn't stop crying. And she was all naked. She was not wearing any clothes. She was sitting like this, covering herself, crying all the time. Can you guess who this woman was? So this is how I would start the story, and then I would tell the story to my students. I would stop, I would clarify meanings. I would ask them to say what they think happened next. I would make sure they understood. The next time you tell the story, you can tell your students, now open your Glossobook and let's do the Black Beach story. the Icelandic folktale. Now your students already know the main meanings of the story. They know what happened. So you can now actually read through the story with them. Now, this story is more difficult, of course, right? Because it has more unknown words, but now they know what is happening, so they can guess words from context. So you read the story with your students. You can then ask them to, read one part each, underline their favorite part of the story, and then you can start doing the activities. So, the true false, the reading comprehension activities, the summary of the story. This is a scaffolded summary because they have to fill in the words. Basically, it's a grammar activity, as you can see, but as always, it's in disguise. Now, they can write a different end for the story here. And then, you can pick and choose the activities you want to do. There are plenty, they're amazing. There's drawing, there's a lot of things. Another thing you can do when telling the story for the second or the third time is you can add a visual. So this was made by a teacher, Marina Dimitriadis. She made this PowerPoint, and when she told the story, she was also showing the PowerPoint on the board, on the screen. Now, my suggestion is do not do it the first time you tell the story, because oral storytelling is very powerful. But the second time you say it, you can use something like that. And students can read the story from their book or from your screen. Look. And that's it. So my first tip, and more will come, is when you start with your Glossobook Once Upon a Time, start by telling the story in the form of traditional storytelling, which is an oral tradition, and then move to the book. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like the Black Beach Tale, and more to come soon. Bye.